Hello everyone, just before this video starts, I just want to put in this quick little update because it seems like today, Ludia has revealed something new. It seems to be the Jurassic World main street. And the only thing I can think of is this is probably going to be where the raid battles take place. Which is something I'm really looking forward to because I'm sick to death of that visitor center. I never get to see the outside one. The one where you do live battles, but this one would look pretty damn awesome, and it's something we've been waiting for a while. There's been images floating around of like the final battle between Indominus Rex and T.rex that people have just sort of put the overlays to the game in, and that's what we've wanted. So it's really nice to see that. I would also appreciate like if we had a field. I thought that like a field would be pretty cool, like in the gyrosphere sort of area. Just a nice outdoors, because I'm sick of being like confined to like a tiny area. So yeah, on with the video! Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm the Game Beaver and this is another episode of Wow That Is Loud, so we go and turn it down! Oh, there we go, but we don't mute it. Right, okay, so I have a hell of a story to tell today. Oh, I hate it. Oh my god. Anyway, we're doing Jurassic World today. And I thought we'd do just like a quick episode because it looks like this isn't even going to last a day, this event. Or it probably is a 24-hour event. We have a strike team night vision? Like maybe Eutheraptor had night vision. I don't know about Zingoptrix or cooler sutures, but I mean, hey, we all know how much effort and research that Ludia takes or does with these dinosaurs. I mean, they do not look at Wikipedia and then just copy. So we're gonna get a free pack first, and while I start just rattling off these things, I will tell you what the heck happened with my day today. Basically, I was gonna record today. I was gonna record quite a few things, and I had the place to myself, and I still do, luckily. But I lost my Elgato capture card. Don't know where it is. It's probably going to be in this apartment. It's probably going to be here. But I couldn't for the life of me find it anywhere. And that sucked. Because I was going to do recording. I was going to record Hungry Shark World, Evolution, Jurassic World. And I just couldn't find it. I searched literally everywhere. Whitney will come back and Whitney will find it. Because she has a habit of doing that. Like a mum. Just seems to be able to find things that I can't. And so easily too. Let's do the arena showcase, which is the Eutheraptor, and I'm against that? I mean, okay, I guess, but, like, it's gonna die instantly. We're gonna use Eutheraptor as a meat shield. Not really a meat shield, because, to be honest, it's dead either way. But it's going to allow, us to get 2 hits. So, yeah, I think Sarcosuchus could kill that, and then we need a carnivore. We can't put in a herbivore to take on the Skeletor, because that herbivore is going to be killed by Dinosaurs unless it's really good. So, what is neutral to both carnivore and a terrestrial, a flyer, is a carnivore. So, I think Carniraptor could do that. So, let's go with the show. So, basically, I couldn't find it. And it really, really annoyed me. So I was like, you know what? Okay, let's go to Best Buy. Let's go to Best Buy. So I got an Uber. I went there, and I couldn't find it. I looked and looked. I couldn't find it. I was like, oh, please tell me they have one. I'm pretty sure I was in here not too long ago, and they had one. So we're gonna go for 2 and then 1 reserve because he's wasted all of his gold, little squeaky crackers. And then I got there and didn't have it. I asked a person who works there. I was like, hey, do you guys have the Elgato like capture card? They checked the system. They had 1 in stock apparently, but they couldn't find it. They sent this guy who was like really could not be arsed. Like there's no other way to explain how this guy looked. He's just like, I don't want to be here. So I asked. He had a look. He couldn't find it, and I said, fine, he looked, as in quotations, looked. And then they were just like, oh, okay, well, do you want to have a look at other stores to see if they've got it? And I'm just like, what do you mean look at other stores? You've got 1 in stock that you can't find. Is this not something you report? Like, nah, So anyway, they say I should check this other place. So I go to not the place that they checked. Like, they told me to go to this other place, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check this other one that's closer. Went in there and looked, couldn't find it. I asked, and they said that they did have one in stock, but they couldn't find it. And then after checking a bit more thoroughly, they figured out that they had sold it literally 10 minutes before I had arrived. And I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? I just want one! So then I go to this big mall, because that's what they call it in America. They call them malls. So I went there. So yeah, Utahraptor did what I thought it was gonna do. Utahraptor rare. It's not even a rare, it's a common! And it's very, very dead. And we're taking on a proper wizard. So we're gonna need... Ooh, okay. Okay, can I just check to see what my infinite battle is? Okay, it's not too bad. Alright. We don't really need any amphibians. I'm gonna use Super Kool-Aid. And then we're gonna need a good carnivore. And I mean a good carnivore, so Prytoron. And I'm hoping to use Indominus Rex and an Osteoposaurus for the next one. So anyway, I get to this shop that I know. I go to the mall, and I know that this Best Buy has 3 on the system. Because they checked it before. So I come to this Best Buy, I'm like, okay, I've taken 3 Uber rides here. The last one, actually they were all okay, except the last one who didn't talk at all. He was like a gangster though, so I was a bit scared. So, oh my god, I'm gonna have to play this carefully because actually no, Ankylodogus can't kill me in 2. Ooh, it's close. It's close. He's over like 2,400, maybe 2,200 attack, but he's not gonna. Yeah, he didn't kill me. Okay. So I get in and I'm looking about in this new store, and I cannot find any. Again, I can't find any, and I'm like, no, please, no. So I ask somebody, and he has a look. He says, yeah, sure, I'll go find some. And he looks in the same places that I was looking, and guess what? He couldn't find any. Couldn't find any at all. How is amazing. And I was like, no, are you serious? He says, okay, I'll check in the back. I'll check in the back, see if I can find any. So I'm losing the will to live here. I was thinking this was gonna be easy. And he comes back. Do you know what he says? Can't find any. Do you want to order some in? And I'm like, no, I'm not having this. I've been round all of blooming LA trying to find Blue Capture Card. And I was not about to go to Glendale, because that's quite far away. This is all just records of video. I couldn't believe this. Oh, I can see Utahraptor. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, suck it. Indominus Rex can kill all of you. I hope. I'm pretty sure he can. I don't care. He's killing you all. So, I'm like, no, I need it for today. Like, you know, I'm just saying, there's 2 on this. You've got 3 in store, right? Where are they? This is like, surely this isn't okay for you. They're just missing. And he said, well, it could be a possibility that, like, an error was made when they came in. So that obviously they counted too many. Or they just have been, like, checked out within the last 24 hours. I mean, if anybody's watching this and you work at Best Buy or work at a retail shop, you know far better the inner workings of these places than I do. So I'm like, okay, did he just switch? He did a double switch. He switched in Ankylodogus, then switched in Prytrodon. This guy has no idea which way's up. He's like, oh, is this good? You know what? It's marvelous. Go on, take all of this damage, or take all 46. Yeah, you scared? You should be. I hope he attacks. He doesn't attack. Okay. I'm just gonna do it again. I'm just gonna do this again. 46. Boom! Yeah, keep on doing damage. Come on. He's got 5 though. So please go for 5. Yes! Awesome. Okay, we've won this. Prytrodon was the only one I was a bit worried about. I really wanted to see Utahraptor win this, but Indominus is going to do it. So, like, he goes and has a look again. And I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, it's got to be around here somewhere, right? It's got to be hiding somewhere. So he's went off. I'm expecting him, like, he's not gonna come back. He's just gonna, he's gonna check in the back or whatever again, or some miscellaneous places. And I'm about to leave. I'm like, okay, screw it. Right, what about GameStop? Could GameStop have it? It's gaming, right? So, ooh, do we go for that? I think maybe that. Oh yeah. Oh, we've done it. I don't think Utheraptor level 40 could do. It can't kill an Indominus even if it gets 8 right. It's gonna be about like 2,000 maybe. He's got 7. He doesn't go. Okay, he's got 3 block. He's got 3 block. So yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna go for a full-on 6. Yes, die. This is for all the trip I had to do today. God damn it. So I'm about to leave, and then I hear him. He says, "I found it." I'm like, yes, yes. He said, you know what happened? They said they were taking stock, and they put it with some other miscellaneous game stuff. That's apparently what happened. So I get bucks, I get coin, and I get a Velociraptor. Now we gotta fight these guys. Yay! My god, this is, you know what? This has been too quick of an episode. I feel like I've earned a longer episode than like 10 minutes. Oh. Can we just collect some stuff? I want to collect some stuff. I'm gonna collect some stuff. Because the update's coming out like any second. I want to get this video up as soon as possible because we have good internet here. VidCon. Can I talk about VidCon for a second? Because I'm sick of this. I follow a lot of YouTubers because that's what we do. It seems to be like when you network, you give each other Twitter and then you follow each other. Now, there is somebody that I follow on YouTube, okay, or like on Twitter, and I met up with them and whatnot, and they said like, "Oh, VidCon, like it sucks, doesn't it?" And I'm like, "It does a bit. Like in comparison to PAX East, VidCon did suck because it was like mainly aimed at vloggers and viners and people like 13-year-old kids. It was a bunch of like basically 90% of VidCon is kids." Like from 12 and up, and a majority of them, I'm going to say 70% of that, are all female. So they go mental for these 13-year-old guys, the boys, sorry, who do vines. Like, damn, Daniel, like he was there. And like, they're swarming them, going mental. It's just, I can't be bothered with it, honestly. And the booths as well, like in PAX East, you had indie game developers. You had things you actually wanted to see. And like massive stuff. Nintendo was there. Everything, like Pokemon, Ark was there. It was great. You know who was here? Instagram. The panda song dance. There was a guy dressed as a panda who just danced. It was to that panda dance song, which apparently is really popular here in the US and I think in the UK too. And I cannot understand it. And just to put in perspective how useless the booths were, there was a lemonade stand and they were giving out samples. So I have some of this sample of lemonade. And I'm like, oh, this is quite nice. Can I buy some? And they go, oh, no, sorry. Everything we've got's only for samples. What? Are you telling me that you're giving samples of your product and then not selling it? You have bottles and bottles in the fridge behind you, and I can't buy any because they're for samples. Okay, right. I'm gonna drink all your samples. And I am not going to remember you. And I'm not going to care. Oh, like, so... I'm going to get some food. Because apparently, like, this update's going to come out. And I may need, a lot of food. There's, like, 2 new hybrids that have been announced. Which I'll put in now. And so we've got 4 hybrids right now. We've got to have raid battles. It's going to happen. It's going to drop at some point. And it's going to be nuts. But, yeah, and, like, this person who was like, oh, VidCon sucks. And I'm like, yeah, I can agree. Like, it's a bit sucky if you're just here and you're not a creator. So, because, like, there was an upstairs where there was loads of panels and it was about branding. It was about helping your YouTube channel grow. And if you're into that, that's perfect. And tell you what, this guy who was saying it sucked ended up posting on Twitter going, oh man, it's a shame VidCon is over because it was like so amazing. And I'm like, you're just so fake. Oh my god. Like, really? Really? And this is a person who's just about climbing the social ladder. That's it. Just climbing the social ladder. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, why are you posting this fake stuff? People are gonna see it and be like, okay, you're 100% fake. And then not care about you. And I'm talking about fake as if it's like, oh my god, it was like so fake. I don't care, honestly. You can just be yourself. Like, I don't care about climbing the social ladder. I don't care about how many subscribers you got. There was literally, there was a booth that was about merchandise, and they were talking to me, and then they were like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And I was like, I turned to him and said, enough. And do you know what he said? He went, what? And at that point, I was like, okay, right. And then I told him. It's just like, really, come on. Jin Bob, and I'm going to say his name because I'm not saying anything bad about him. He went to a party called, I think it was a Studio 71 party that was on, I don't know what day, but it was a party. He went in there, right? And, because I did a collab with him. I still haven't edited the video because it's back in England, and I want to because it was really fun doing it with him. And he said this girl approached him and said, oh, what do you do? And he was like, oh, I do Let's Play. And she said, how did you get in here? It's like, through the front door! Like, come on! Oh, I'm just sick of the egos. I'm sick, like, I've never really had a bad run-in with anybody at YouTube. But, or, like, any YouTubers. PAX East was great. But VidCon, man. Egos. It's all about egos. How many subscribers do you have? How many views? I don't care. You're a horrible person. Literally, there was this guy, I don't know who he was, but he was obviously this 13-year-old kid. And there was this girl next to him crying in tears because she was so excited to be with him. Do you know what he was doing? He wasn't even, it looked like he couldn't be bothered to be. He was on his phone just talking. Like, I mean, yeah, sometimes you gotta take calls, but he was not paying any attention. I just wanted to talk to him and just go, can you tell? He doesn't care at all. But, I don't know. Girls have this age where they fangirl. Like, honestly, right, I was there. I was there outside on I can't remember what day it was. I saw JonTron, and I'm a huge fan of JonTron. Nobody's swarming him, and I was like, what is this? This guy's a legend. His content's so awesome, and you're just not paying. Nobody paid him any attention. And then I was stuck with this really awkward moment of, do I go over to him and do I, as soon as I say, hey, I love your videos, I'm crossing the boundary of like, oh, you're a fan. Instantly. And it was like, it's so stupid to be like this, because I bet if you guys saw me, if some of you saw me, you'd be in exactly the same boat. You'd be like, oh, I want to go over and talk to him, but like, I don't know, it'll be awkward. And I'm like, fine with it. And to be honest, I should have thought like he'd think the same. But I did get my picture with him, and I was like, he was leaving, and as soon as he started leaving, I was like, right, screw it, I'm doing it, I'm going over, and I did, and I'm really glad I did, and I didn't see him again, but no, it's just so awkward. Like, you just want to be in an area where you're on a level playing field, when you're not in a place where, you know, he's wearing a VIP badge, or, you know, somebody's wearing a content creator badge, what have you. You just want to like meet in a bar and just start talking. That's when you know you're on like an equal playing field, and you're like, oh yeah, we're just friends. And that's what everybody wants. But you can't do that if you're at VidCon. Oh god, I should have blocked. I should have all reserved. He shouldn't be able to kill me. Angle it. Oh, good camera angle there, Ludia. It's beautiful. Look at those legs. So warty and ugly. So I'm gonna do that. He's probably gonna go for 2 block. Only 1, which means he's got 7, which means he's gonna go for an attack this time. I think so. Oh, 3 block. It is. Okay, then you're dead. So you've gone for 3 block. 1, 2 kills you. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 reserves. And we are done. Yum. I'm sitting down on the floor. Like, on my butt. On a cushion. So, it always sounds weird when I'm doing that. Like, if I'm not sat in a chair, my voice sounds different to me. Oh, 6? Oh, snap. So he's got 2 block. But, I mentioned in a previous video, I said something about Jacksepticeye, and then somebody commented, and I know there's a load of like bad comments that can fly. Like, there was a group of people saying rest in peace Jurassic World, the game, and it was literally 3 days since I made a video. And there were people like, oh, he's never gonna make one again. Like, if you're that kind of person, leave. Like, I don't care. And I know a lot of, like, there's a lot of people defending what I do. And, like, well, if you're here for that, then just go. And, like, that's, like, yeah, like, I could care less if people are just here for that video. And they don't care at all about me. They don't care what I do. They just want the video. You can get that anywhere else. There are people out there that do videos with no commentary at all. Because they're doing it for the views and for the money. Because they don't care one bit. So yeah, watch them. Give them money. Yeah. Whereas people who put in effort, no, I don't care about them. Just want to watch the video. 380. Yeah. But anyway, back to that Jacksepticeye. Like, all I said was that, like, it must suck that all these people know who he is. Because, like, when I was at PAX East, they were all surrounding him. And he doesn't know, like, anything about them. And it doesn't matter how many times in videos, like, you can have a, like, say, oh, that they have a personal connection with you. They can't, because there's millions of people watching. They cannot have a personal connection with you, which sucks, because that's what they want. They want to have the personal bond. That's why they have face cams and stuff. And I was talking to him again today, like yesterday at a party. Like, it was a maker party. And it was just nice to be real with him, because he's a genuine person. And I was asking him, how does it feel? Like, you know, because he was saying that he couldn't go anywhere in VidCon. He was literally escorted by security everywhere. And he said it sucked because he couldn't just have freedom. He couldn't go out and, like, just do whatever he wanted because people would literally raid him. And he was saying that there's people like that at VidCon or any convention, there's people that go just because they know there's going to be popular people there. That's it. They don't care about them. They go, they see everything, and then they say, okay, I've seen everything, where's the popular people? And they don't care anything about them, they just want a picture taken with them, so they have bragging rights. And I never thought about it that way, but it's just interesting. Because, like, I really like the guy. I wouldn't say I'm friends with him by any stretch of the means, because I've just met him and I've talked to him. Like, we're not, like, Twitter buddies. Yeah, right in those DMs. And it just got me thinking, like, do I want that sort of relationship with my fans? Do I want to have... Do I really want a huge group of people following me around for me to be escorted by security, for me not to have freedom? Or do I have with a select few of you guys who know who I am and actually do care? As opposed to, oh, I've seen his face once, he has like 10 million subscribers. I don't think I want that. And, like, what I'm doing right now, I'd be happy if I just continue on doing this. And I know, like, I don't know, I honestly, with my life, I've never went through it with a goal. I've always fluttered and flitted to, like, anything and just done it, so... And that's what I'm going to continue doing. Maybe one day that actually ends up happening, but I didn't plan it. And there's pluses, like... Don't get me wrong, he's not saying that, oh, he hates being popular, because, you know, like Jack, he obviously has a, like, I was gonna say gift, but I didn't mean that. He's, I don't want to say humble either, he's grateful, that's it, he's grateful for what he has, and for all intents and purposes, there's gonna be downsides to that, there's gonna be things he can't do, and, you know, he's accepted it, but it does still suck, and he's allowed to say it sucks. Because it actually affects, like, you know, his daily life. But yeah, like, the party honestly made up for it all. Because it was... until then, I was just like... the first day, I was there all day. And there was nothing to do for me. Whereas the second and third day, I actually had things to do. Like, I was on panels. So I would literally only go in for the panel and then have a look around and then go, because there's nothing there for me to do at all. But like, I mean, if it's the only day you can do it, then I 100% understand. So yeah, I'm just going to be placing down some more John Hammond statues because, I'm sorry, I ramble, I can't help it. I'm going to place more of these down because we're going to get the update. Come on, there's like 4 new hybrids. There's going to be new dinosaurs, 4 new hybrids, a raid sort of event, which we've never had before. So this is going to be a huge update. And Ludia are doing this because all the kids are off school and they know that this is going to bring loads of traffic to their game. And they know that people like me are going to be covering it, and it's going to increase interest in the people that maybe stopped playing, and we're going to start playing again. And they know it because they're clever. I was going to say something like, look at all this XP. Do you think this is enough? Do you think this is enough to get to level 75? I don't think it is. I'm looking at all of this now. I think it's enough to get to level 73. 73 and a half, I'd say. So, but the thing is, unless you click the XP, then the percentage bonus doesn't happen. So, I think I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna end up, you know what happens, right? You click all the XP, and then you start selling them. And then you add more. So basically, for every 100 John Hammond statues you sell, you can place another 50. So, it's investment. It's like, I can only hold up to like 99 million coins, but if I spend 99 million coins on things and then I gain another 99 million, I've basically got 99.5, like times 0.5 coins. So if that's too confusing for you, you've basically got, what, instead of having 99 million coins max, you've got 139 million? Yeah? Because, I mean, I would say double, but then everything you placed you can only sell half for. But there's no limit to how many things you can place, but there's a limit to how many coins you can hold. So I'm going to do this just once more, and that should be the final John Hammond statue I place down until we get the event. Also, yeah, like this card pack, it looked awesome here. Not gonna lie, look at this. Look at that, that looks so cool. The green sort of hexagons and everything, but no, you can't actually you can't win the Strike Team pack. You have to buy the pack for $3.99. And last time I did this, I got a Triceratops. So we do this again, I'm gonna end up with a Utheraptor. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, and that's gonna have to wrap this video. Hope you've enjoyed my rambling on. I'm very sorry, but I'm really super excited for the new update, the new raids, the new hybrids. Leave in a comment below, tell me what you think the new hybrids are, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye! You know what? Maybe one can't hurt. Like, it's only £4, like, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get another common. Oh, okay. I was actually gonna rage. I was expecting it to be a common, but we got Kool-Aid! So that was the price of a rare, albeit I don't know if we won the prizes of a rare pack. Maybe just a common pack, but we won a red dinosaur. Not bad. We can't complain. It's pretty good.